Hello, beautiful people. How are we all doing today? Well, this is a very impromptu session that I had to do because of a true story that I see in front of my eyes every single day, and that is what we are talking about today. That's exactly what we are here for. So let me just wait for a few moments before some people join in, and then we can talk. Okay, so I see people joining in. Hello, Amrita. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Ashika. So nice to see you. Hello, Prajakta. I hope I am audible and that you can hear me because this story is so I don't know how to put it. It's so good to see you too, Ujjwal. So it's like this thing has been going on in front of me for days and days and days and days now, and I thought that something needs to be done about this. Something needs to be done, and there's something that I should be doing. And what better than a Facebook Live where you could connect to so many people? Hi, Sheetal. All right. So, what story is that? And who is that person that I'm talking about? For protecting the identity, the names are changed, of course. However, the story is very much real nonetheless. Okay, it is very, very real. And for those of you who would like to meet the boy, I can make you meet the boy as well. So, well, there's this. Yeah, I'm not going to start the story by saying once upon a time there was a boy. No, because once upon a time is this. This is the time, and this is the boy. He is right here in front of my eyes. I mean, not practically here, but in existence. Uh, Hi, Dhanashri. Hi, Shweta. So let me give you a little bit of a family background of this guy. Okay, he's the only son to his parents, and his parents come from North India. And let's name the boy as Rahul. I hope nobody's Rahul over here. And if you are, I am sorry. It is just the name that popped into my mind. So for protecting the identity, let's name the boy as Rahul. Let's name his mother as Rita, and let's name his father as Amit. So now, Rita and Amit, they don't really gel along very well. They have had an arranged marriage, and Amit went ahead and cheated. So Rita found out that Amit is cheating on her, and Rita tried to confront him. She tried to bring him back. She tried to do every single thing that that she could possibly in her capacity, but things never changed. It so turned out that this turned out to be a case of some external influence, some unwanted force, some unwanted energy, or rather, as many of you would like to call it, as black magic. Now, I'm not really sure what the case is. I'm not really sure if it is black magic or not because I've not personally touched it as of yet. But one thing for a fact I know is this that this guy Amit, he beats Rita up every other day, every Saturday, every new moon, every full moon, whenever he's at home, he just beats her up. She is battling her own battles. She is, health wise, she's suffering a lot. And amidst all this, there is this guy, Rahul, who is the son to Amit and Rita. Now, of course, we understand as a kid, he has been born and brought up with that conditioning that it's okay to abuse women and it's okay to beat them up. It's okay to not treat them right. And he has been a victim all his childhood. His friends made fun of him. Nobody wanted to talk to him. Nobody wanted to play with him. Nobody wanted to, you know, be with him. Nobody wanted him in their group. So Rahul, this child, always felt abandoned. This child always felt left out. This child, since childhood, always felt ashamed of his parents. And this child never got along really good with any of his school friends. Now, fast forward in time, this child is a college going guy. Okay. Now, nobody in his college knows him. Nobody knows what background he comes from. Nobody knows what is his mindset. Nobody knows what he has gone through in his past. Nobody knows about his family. Nobody knows about anything that has happened. Okay, so this guy goes into the college, rest assured, and trying to make his impression, trying to just be that cool guy that everybody would accept. And in the pursuit of that, this guy is pressurizing his mother to get him things which will make him feel accepted in the college group. Now, I know for a fact that this person, this guy Rahul, he does not. I would not say he does not like me. I would say that he's scared of me because because I have a knack of speaking the truth, and I just tell him things up front on his face, and he doesn't really like them. Now, I understand looking at his childhood, looking at his background, I understand the feelings that this child must have gone through of abandonment, of neglect, of rejection because of his parents. Now, he definitely doesn't want this to happen with his college group as well. And so, in order to be accepted by the people, and this guy is just in his first years, okay? I think he's in his 11th right now. 11th, yeah, 11th or 12th. In order to be accepted, this guy wants everything that every other person has. He demands an iPhone. He wants to have cash on him so that he could treat his friends just exactly they treat him on their birthdays. And this guy is pestering his family for his mother, especially for getting him things which are not really in the capacity of the mother right now because Amit does not provide for even for the basic needs to Rita. He just comes and goes and he uses them, and I don't know what spell he is under, but he doesn't really give that much of attention, love, and care and nurturing as he must or as he should to his family right now. So Rita has no option but to ask her father to provide for her son's needs, to provide for everything that he's asked for. For all I know now, today, this guy Rahul owns an iPhone. He is loaded with cash because he's so stubborn about it that he wants to have cash. And he treats his friends every other day and he takes them out. And this is what makes him feel accepted by the others in the college. What I am trying to get at is from this story that no matter whose fault it is, if a person has gone through rejection, failure, neglect, if a person has been judged, has been laughed at, has been judged for their surroundings, their environment, their parents, their belongings, the need to be accepted becomes even stronger. Now, for all those of who are present out here and who've listened to the entire story, write in the comment box. I want you all to go ahead and type in the comment box. What would have you done were you in the place of a therapist and this was the case you had to handle? Or were you in the place of the mother? How would have you handled the child? The mother, Rita, on the other side, herself is ashamed of her husband. Her mother, his mother herself, is ashamed of the fact that she cannot be the only woman in her husband's life. She is heartbroken. She is not just heartbroken; her spirit is broken from inside. I know that for a fact because these people stay right here in the same building, and that's the reason I know so much. She's totally broken from the inside, fighting her own battles, her own health issues, her own health struggles. How would, if you were in her place, how would have you handled this? How would have you taken care of this? Or forget everything else. People just think about it. Hasn't this happened with each one of us in our lives that somewhere, sometime we have faced rejection? Somewhere, sometime we have faced neglect. Somewhere, sometimes we have faced the fear of failure. And we still, at times, do feel that fear of failure, isn't it? And somewhere deep down, we are afraid of being laughed at. We are fearful of being judged. I am, let me tell you very honestly, I still carry certain imprints within me which makes me scared of failure, especially in one area which I am really working hard at. The reason why I'm sharing this is because I want each and every one of us to understand that nobody is perfect. We are all work in progress. And once we are in a position to accept our flaws, our weaknesses, our um, qualities which may not portray us as somebody who is perfect, but which may just make us more vulnerable, I think that is half the battle won. I would really like to read how many of you do still feel the same fears that I do. I'm sure each one of us must have had some fear of judgment, some fear of rejection, some fear of neglect from the past. And somebody has commented something. Kelly says, right, no one's perfect, but we do have to work on ourselves. Yes, that's right, my friend. That's so right that we have to work on ourselves. So the whole point of this story is to understand that how far are we going? Ujjwal, as a therapist, I feel the first step has to be sitting with them individually and listen to them. Just let them speak their heart out and offer them a sacred, safe space to confide in. That's so nice of you, Ujjwal. Thank you so much for sharing. Well, yes, that's so true. Now, I really want to make this, I really want to send this message out that just for the sake of being accepted, we never realize how far we are pushing not only ourselves but others around us. How much can we or others around us, our parents, our siblings, our friends, how much can they really do so that we feel accepted, we feel like we belong? Till the time we don't really accept ourselves truly, we won't really genuinely fit in. Do you think this guy Rahul has genuine friends? Do you really feel that his friends are genuine? Next, before going to any general solutions, I'll do a diagnostic journey. Oh, yes, that's so right, Ujjwal. Thank you. Diagnosis is required to understand from where it is coming from, what brings the situation in their lives. That's so true. Soumya, we should first accept ourselves and start working on ourselves. Yes, Soumya, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Anuj, we need to go back to the basic of life called happiness. Each one of us have to work on ourselves. That is so true, Anuj. So this is what I'm trying to really get at. Until and unless you accept yourself, nobody is going to accept you fully. Now, considering this story, the scenario that we just spoke about of Rahul and Amita and Amit and Rita, do you think Rahul has genuine friends? I feel that maybe out of his 10, 20, 30 friends, maybe one or two might really be genuinely interested in what he has to say, what he has to share, what he has to offer or bring to the table, except for the gadgets and the cash and the treats and the parties, emotionally, mentally, and physically as well. 90% of the times, people might just get attracted to what is shown to them at the surface, right? They just want to hang around with people who look cool, who fit into the status quo, and who are fun to be around, who they can hang out with, who they can party with. For every person, a situation may be different. For you, the situation might be different. For me, the situation might be different. However, each one of us is somewhere struggling with the same thing of feeling the feeling of belongingness, of feeling belonged, of being accepted, of being uh, accepted, of being loved and valued for who we truly are. However, the thing that we really don't understand is this: that instead of wanting that validation, that acceptance from people outside, we really have to bring it up from within us. Until and unless we are totally in sync with our own self, we are totally in allowance of our own goods and bads, pros and cons, how can anyone else accept us? Until and unless we don't accept ourselves, nobody else can, right? Now, if I don't accept myself, and each one of you out there, you're all praises about me, do you really think that it's going to matter? It's just going to be superficial, right? if I accept myself the way I am, and if somebody compliments me, it is a value addition into my life. Correct? Because I know I have certain flaws, I have certain good points. However, when somebody is complimenting me on certain things, that makes my belief, that makes my self acceptance even more stronger. However, if I am not bothered about how I am and what I am, and people are praising me, will it really matter? No, because inside I'm criticizing myself all the time. Correct? That is what is important. That is what we really need to get at. That is what we really need to understand. We've got to accept ourselves just the way we are so that we are accepted by everyone else. Like we all know for a fact that until and unless you don't respect yourself, nobody respects you. Similarly, until and unless you don't accept yourself, nobody else accepts you the way you are. Now imagine this, if the scenario would have been different, if Rahul was honest and open about his feelings, about his thought processes, about his condition financially, and not wanting to go and get an iPhone, but wanting to go and get a basic phone which will help him with his needs. He would have had less friends, but genuine friends. He would have had true friends who stand by him, who would help him also, as a matter of fact, when the time is, when the time may arise, when the need be. I've seen so many people, trust me, in my practice also, I've seen so many people, some of the healers and therapists as well, and I was myself a victim of this fact. You know what? Now is the time where so many things are emerging. I fail to understand that the basics are just long lost, forgotten. And you talk about Reiki, you talk about energy, you talk about prana, you talk about any healing modality out there. The basics of it remains the basics of it. However, different people have added on so much to that particular thing that they have bought up their own modalities. They have bought up their own ways of teaching it. They have bought up their own ways of channeling it. They have bought up their own ways of doing it. Right? So that really confuses me a lot, especially with Reiki. I'm sorry to all the Reiki practitioners out there. But this really confuses me a lot because it's so interesting that when a person is learning Reiki, when the person is learning degree 1, and when we are learning how many degrees are there to Reiki, in the degree 1 we learn that there are 3 degrees to Reiki, 1, 2 and 3. However, when we get to learning the third one, it's broken down into 3A, 3B, psychic surgery, DNA healing, then the grand mastery, and so on and so forth. So that's one thing. Then you have different modalities where, like, consider violet flame, for example. What I understand of violet flame is totally different. What somebody else talks about violet flame is totally different. And I'm like, whoa, wait, I think maybe I did not learn it properly, or maybe this is something new which has come up in the recent times. I don't know. So this, even in our healing fraternity, I've seen this with a lot of people, and I used to do it myself, initially, when there was a time where everybody wanted a particular thing, where the students got to choose, okay, this is what I want to learn. I would also construct the thing according to what they wanted instead of what I had to offer. I would construct the things. Now, take angels, for example. There is no attunement in angel therapy. There is no attunement in angel therapy. If somebody tells you there's an attunement in angel therapy, that's really not happening. However, 2 years ago when I did angel therapy, when out of 60 people, 30 people demanded that they wanted an attunement, I had to create one. And what did I do? Nothing, just invoke the angels and ask them to bless these people, open their channels, and allow them to feel, sense, look, see, hear the angels more vividly. That's all I did. Right? Now, even I did that. So when I was going through that phase. However, later I realized, talk about certification. Is this a certified course? Initially, everything was a certified course. Okay, yes, certificates are important and certificates have a lot of value. However, when I met my mentors, the ones who I look up to, and they made me realize that certificate is nothing. I mean, I won't say it's nothing. Of course, it does hold value when you have to present it to somebody, like you're going for a corporate training or something like that. However, what you learn is more important. And since then, No attunements in angel therapy, no certificates for the online journeys that happen. Sorry. But that is how I choose to operate. When I realize that it is not about the people out there, it is about what I have to offer, what guidance I am getting, and what is it that I need to give out or bring to the people out there, things changed, things shifted. When I accepted, people accepted the same. When I really truly believe that this is how it's going to work, people around me also believe that this is how it's going to work. Or rather, people who believed that this is how it's going to work only came into my space. And the ones who wanted something else were out of my space. Right? So this is something very, very important. And we have two more comments here. Ujwal, next for the child, a lot of childhood imprints need to be worked upon. That's very true. As we call in inner child work, yes, the trauma which is being carried in the cells, that needs to be worked upon. It has to be a case where the client is very much open to the work because it will involve efforts from both the sides. So true. Sheetal has to say, since we know all the details and we also know that Rahul would not listen to us, nor will his father. As a therapist, I would work with the mother first and would start first with Ho'oponopono. Lovely. So that she can at least begin with what in her is attracting this husband and son. Right. And then follow the other therapies. Superb. Oh my God. So many people have joined in after that. Hi, Hiral, Dimple. Hello. I am doing good, Dimple. Thank you so much. I hope you are doing good as well. Anuja. Hi, Mami. My mommy is here. Harsha. Kala. Hello. Okay, awesome. So that was the message, people, that it is important to first accept yourself and what you believe in. If you really, truly, genuinely want others to accept you and believe in yourself. And as for Rahul, I'm sure this guy knows that he is living a life which is 70% a lie. And somewhere deep down, he has this feeling inside of him still. However, as Sheetal rightly mentioned that, and Ujjwal also rightly mentioned that the person needs to be in a position to work or be able to or be willing to more than anything else, be willing to work on all the things. Only then can we go ahead and do something about it, right? All right, beautiful people. I hope the message gets across, and I hope that you start valuing and loving yourself just a little more with every passing day. And in the morning, I read something very beautiful. Grow stronger one day at a time. And this was from my memory only. I saw it on this day. I saw it in my memories on the Facebook timeline. Grow stronger one day at a time. And that's what we need to do in every area of our lives. Love ourselves a little more one day at a time. Respect ourselves a little more one day at a time. Accept ourselves a little more one day at a time. Right? So now is the time for readings. Yay! Hello everyone who's joined in just now, and now is the time for readings. I think we have a few minutes before I end this live session and we can take in some live readings. Now I want questions based on the topic only. I'm not going to do generalized readings. Why? Because again today I'm working with the dragon cards. Yay! And these dragons help us in clearing energy in a brilliant way, like in a superbly fantastic way, and they'll help you in clearing energy not only from yourself but your house and huge radiuses around you as well. So questions pointed towards your experiences, your beliefs about accepting yourself, about validation, about rejection, about your fears. Only those questions will be entertained. No general readings, guys, because then it gets too general. Yeah, Anuj, so we are not doing any reading for career, love life, general reading. How is the new year 2018 going to be? No. For that, we'll have a different live session. Today, if anybody has any questions in terms to how do you work on your fears, how do you go ahead and love yourself more, what is it that you should do in order to accept yourself a little more? How can you let go of the fear of rejection? Or what needs to come up for you so that you become aware of your fears and you accept yourself a little more? Questions like those will get answers today. So let's see if anybody has put up a question. No one? Nobody wants to put up a question in that regards? Okay, then I'll close my cards. So let me just do a general reading for everyone in alignment to what we spoke about today. What is it that all of us, everyone who's watching the video right now, be it live or after the live session as a recorded session, what is it that each one of us needs to know in order to accept ourselves just a little more? And the dragons are all just wanting to come out. So what is it that all of us, on a general note, need to know about accepting ourselves just the way we are? So I'm going to draw one more card. Accept ourselves just the way we are. Okay. Interesting. So I have two dragon cards over here. The first is Air and Water Dragon. Helps you connect to the higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. And how synchronized can this get? Air and Water Dragon. This dragon emphasizes on the fact that you have to be honest with your thoughts, and more than your thoughts, your feelings. There are sections, in our thoughts, in our brain, that we don't even want to look at, we don't even want to recognize, we don't even want to acknowledge that they exist. This dragon, the Air and Water Dragon, asks us to look into those sections, those feelings, those thoughts, those emotions, which we have buried deep down, which we have really ignored for a long, long, long time, and which we have set aside maybe in some corner of our hearts and our mind and our consciousness, right? So this dragon is asking us to be honest with our thoughts and feelings. And when we do that, we become aware of what genuinely, truly underlines any feeling that you're feeling right now. So if I am feeling sad right now, I'll ask myself, how is that making me feel? Why am I feeling sad? If I'm angry, where is that anger coming from? Am I angry because I'm sad? Am I angry because my expectations were not met? Am I angry because I felt hurt? Am I angry because I feel rejected? Am I angry because I feel taken for granted? There could be so many bottom line feelings to anger. We got to understand what is it that we truly, genuinely feel. And this dragon can help you do just that. Air and Water Dragon. Please invoke the Air and Water Dragon anytime you need to understand your true feelings for anything that you are facing in your life right now. And the second one is the White Gold Dragon from Lyra. This dragon connects you to the highest Christ light. And how synchronized again, because we're just 5 days away from Christmas. And that's when the Christ light, the Christ energy pours down upon earth in abundance. This card also says, develop your causal chakra. Bathe in the 9th dimensional Christ light. Christ light is 9th dimensional, a place from where all the higher energies come down, step down to Mother Earth. Now, when this dragon shows up, it is asking us to really develop our causal chakra. Our causal chakra is feminine in nature, and it asks us to open up to going with the flow. It is asking us to open up to receiving, to nurturing ourselves truly, genuinely, in a very honest way and not just superficially. This dragon is asking us to really take good care of our own mental, physical, and emotional health. You can work with this dragon, the dragon from Lyra, the white golden dragon. You can have a look at this dragon out here and ask this dragon to help you in clearing all the energies from your higher chakras, from your crown, causal, soul star, stellar gateway, all of the higher chakras. This dragon can help you in clearing that energy out, and then invite the 9th dimensional Christ energy into your mind, body, and system. Doing that will help you in trusting the universe, trusting the process, going with the flow. And especially when you're doing a lot of internal cleansing, a lot of internal digging, and you're getting to the root cause of the problem, getting to the crux of your feelings and emotions, this is very much important. You just cannot dig take the trash out and just let the hole be. No, you've got to really fill it up. You've got to refill it with something nurturing. You've got to refill it with some loving energy. You've got to really refill it with some positive vibe so that that space is filled and only positivity resides there. Right? Oh wow, so many other people joining in. Hi Reena, hello Tanuja, hello Madhvi ji. Super. So anyone wanting a reading can go ahead and post their question. I think why is everyone so, I mean, if I were in your place, I would really ask, what is it that I need to do to accept myself some more? Strange, nobody's asked that question. And if nobody's asked that question, that means everyone loves and accepts themselves just the way they are. That is awesome. Super, tremendously awesome. So go ahead and put up your questions if you have any. So for the ones who've joined right now, we had a short story talking about a guy, a true story talking about a guy as to how he is trying to fit in his college group. Okay, and the whole crux of the matter, or the whole message was this, that in order to fit into the general society, in order to fit into the in order to be accepted by others, we go ahead and do so many things which we know we shouldn't be doing. We press ourselves, we press our feelings, we suppress them, we do things which don't really which are not really very productive in the long run. We ignore our true selves. So if anybody has a question in terms to that, can somewhere deep we not fully accept? I know, Amita, and that's the case with majority of us. Somewhere deep down we don't really fully accept ourselves. So okay, so whoever is wanting a reading, I am going to take a card for you with an intention of what is it that you should be doing right now, okay, for enhancing yourself, be it in any way. Does that make sense? Shoot. Hello, Darshan. I am good, Darshan. Thank you. How are you? Okay, so we have Veena Vijayan. Veena, the first card is for you. So I'm going to intend what is it that you should be doing to enhance yourself in all ways. And I already have a card for you before I could complete. Wow. And that is the Magenta Dragon. Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forth your soul wisdom. The message reads, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. As I read this, the soul memories part of it really took my attention away, because a lot of imprints from the past, childhood, past lives, all of it is stored in the soul. It's stored in the cells of your body, is stored, inside of you, your body, your soul, the imprints. So this is what this dragon can help you do. Bring up those memories, bring up those imprints and clear them. You can connect with the Magenta Dragon. I'm just going to hold this out here so you have a better look. You can connect to this Magenta Dragon, Veena, and ask this dragon to bring forth all of the soul memories that you have, which stop you from being your true self. You can do that. All right? Awesome. Nikita. Right. So for the ones who are joining in, hello, and I'm glad that you're here. So that was your message, Veena. You can just simply think about the Magenta Dragon, invite him, and you'll feel the presence. See, you automatically start to feel that heated energy when you start invoking a dragon. Okay, so who's next? Lalita. Yeah, Lalita has already pre-booked her reading. No, she sends me a message on WhatsApp and tells me that whenever you do a next live reading, you have to take a card for me. Okay, Lalita, let's see what is it that you should be doing so that you enhance yourself for the better. Okay, let's take a card for Lalita. Whoa. I'm not surprised to see this message for you, Lalita. I am absolutely not surprised. Omega Dragon, harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. That's your dragon, Lalita, Omega Dragon. Feminine energy. I think this has been your reading for ages now. Bringing up the feminine energy, harnessing the feminine energy, channeling that feminine energy inside of you. I think that is what this dragon can help you with. Just invoke this dragon, Omega Dragon. Look at the picture. take in the image clearly and visualize this dragon in front of you and ask this dragon to take away, blow away everything that is not serving you in expressing your true self, and ask this dragon to fill you up with that divine feminine energy. And this reminds me that 2018 is going to be a very strong feminine energy, right, people? So, for the ones who are not aware, let me just give you a heads up. I know that live video is pending and that will be coming up maybe in 2 or 3 days' time. Awesome. So, Lalita, that was your message. I hope that helps. And you're laughing there. That's so okay. Neeraj, congratulations, dost. He just got engaged. He's my friend. He just got engaged, and he's joined in. Mayuri. Okay, Mayuri. So we're doing a reading with an intention of figuring out what is it that you should be doing so that you reach your true potential, so that you enhance yourself in the most brightest way. Okay. So let's see what is in store for Mayuri. So I have a card for you. Whoa, nice one. Dark blue galactic dragon. Now this dragon helps you in listening to the voice of the universe. Take in a moment and look at the dragon and take in the image of this dragon as clearly as you can. Okay, the message reads, ignites the codes of your master blueprint, access cosmic wisdom, and enter higher service. Now, Mayuri, when I look at this card, when I look at this dragon, when I connect to this dragon, I feel that in order to be able to work on ourselves, in order to be able to be in our true energy and potential, it is important to really listen to what our mind and body is trying to tell us. I think that is the message for you. Instead of voice of the universe, I feel it is more about the voice of your own self, your consciousness, your body, which you need to listen to. Okay, and that is what I'm strongly getting right now. So you can connect to the dark blue galactic dragon. Just imagine the dragon in front of you and it's done. And ask this dragon to take away with his fire everything that's holding you back, the clutter in the thoughts, the confusion, the too much of thinking process, all of it. Ask this dragon to clear it all and still your mind and body where you rest. I don't know. I feel that you should also rest. I don't know why, but I feel that your body needs rest. So ask this dragon to still your mind and your body, to help you rest mentally, emotionally, and physically, so that you are able to listen to the guidance and yourself even better. All right, and that's when you will get all your answers. So that is your message, Mayuri. I hope that helps. I am laughing for pre-booking. Acha, okay. Lalita is laughing because she pre-booked. No problem, Veena. You're more than welcome. Neeru, hello. Right. So Mayuri has given me a thumbs up. I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but I am taking it as okay. All right. Anybody else wanting a reading can put up there. Okay, people, just don't go for general guidance readings. Okay, just make use of this opportunity to ask questions which matter, like something which will help you enhance yourself, something which will help you in accepting yourself a little more, something which will help you in coming closer to your own true self. So if I were in your place, I would do that. Okay, and in the meantime, you can go ahead, share this video with your friends if you find it useful. Neeru, okay, Neeru, we are doing readings with an intention of what is it that you need to know in order to be the true self that you truly are. Okay, where is the gap and how can you fill that gap? Let's see what comes up for you, Neeru. Whoa, clearly one dragon just popped out, and that is the air dragon. Helps you rise above earthly matters. The message reads, communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope, see life from a higher perspective. Take a beautiful look at this dragon and register this dragon in your mind, because this dragon can help you with bringing in clarity of thought, clarity of speech, clarity of intention, clarity in anything and everything. This dragon can help you in bringing clarity in your house, in your body energy, anywhere you require clarity. work with the air dragon and ask the air dragon to blow away everything that is holding back that clarity and not allowing you to see and communicate with that clarity. All right. It also says rise above earthly matters. So for with the intent with the topic that we are aligned today, the the message rise above earthly matters to me signifies that it is important to value yourself and give a damn about what others have to say. So if I am feeling low, I am feeling low. If I'm concerned about the earthly matters, oh my god, what will this person think of me? Oh my god, I'm in a public place, what are going to people think of me? So we have to really let go of these judgments and fears and just be true. And I think the air dragon can really help you in doing that. So connect with the air dragon. I hope that helps me, Ru. Thank you. What do the dragons have for me to own my fears and come out of them with ease? Wow, that is a question. Ujjwal, what is the action step that I need to take right now? Thank you. Awesome. So, Ujjwal's question is, what do the dragons have for me to own my fears and come out of them? Amazing. I'm very sure only you could think of such a question. Right. So, for Ujjwal, what do you have to say so that he can own his fears a little better and the guidance step? Wow. So I'm going to draw one more because I knew you will have two cards. Not surprised at all, am I? So your first card, Ujjwal, is Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Now, because you have two cards, look at them very carefully. Okay, the Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Now, this dragon helps you to help animals, serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. I am very sure you have understood by now what the meaning is, but I'm going to come at it. Just give me a second. And the second one is the Orange Dragon brings soul families and communities together. The message reads, spread belonging, warmth, and oneness, bring people everywhere together. Look at this dragon and register this one as well. So I'm going to hold out both the dragons for you so that you are able to see them. Now, Sunshine Yellow Dragon, the dragon who helps with animals and helps us in serving animals, the instant message that I had when I looked at this card was, since you also connect to shamanism and you also have power animals and shadow animals, I think connecting with them and owning those shadow power animals is going to help you a lot in integrating and owning the fears and integrating the gifts and lessons that they bring to you. Also, somewhere in physical reality, if you are inclined to serve animals, I think that is one of the best ways you could really serve not only yourself but Mother Earth as well. And somehow I feel that working with them, working with animals in physical reality will really help you in healing a lot of it inside of you. So if you would like, you can go ahead and see what connection you have with animals from previous lifetimes. I'm sure you can do that, right? And the Orange Dragon, bring communities together. I think that is something which you already do. You are somebody who brings people together and has the knack of doing it. With the way you talk and things that you do, you can really keep people together. So that is what you need to continue doing, keeping people together. Somehow, I also feel that the people that you attract in your life somewhere will give you cues to what is it that you need to integrate, as it happens with each one of us. And paying attention to that will help you in becoming who you truly, genuinely are and shining a divine light. Isn't that amazing? Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Hello, Shloka. Awesome. So this is turning out to be good, rather than general readings, this is really turning out to be amazing as we understand what fears we hold, what judgments are we scared of, and what can we do to heal from them or make peace with them or let go of them. I think this is the juicy stuff. Okay. So hi Shloka, how are you? Amita, did I do a reading for you? I did, right? No? Yes? No, I did not. Okay. So let's see, Amita, what is your message? What is it that you should know right now so that you become the true divine self that you are? Nice one. Deep Blue Dragon, Amita, keeps you safe and protected. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. And the message reads, trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. So, Amita, this card, this dragon strongly suggests that people need to really work or walk on the paths of life or light. Sorry, not life, but light. You know, if at all there are situations and times where you feel bogged down by lower based energies, unwanted energies, anger, frustration, you could work with the deep blue dragon and ask him to take away all those unwanted negative feelings and fill you up with the universal blue light, which will help you in feeling safe, secure, and comforted. That's what you can do. All right. Slowly and steadily, by starting with this, you will automatically come to know what is it that you need to do further in your life. Okay, awesome. Okay, Shloka, Anuj. Right, Shloka, I'll get to you, but before that, let me do a reading for Anuj. Okay, Anuj, let's see what is it that you need to know so that you can be your true shining self, your true divine self that you truly are. Wow, I literally got goosebumps when I looked at this one. Oh my god. Okay, this is Thor's red, black, and gold dragon, one of the most high frequency dragons. And this dragon protects you in times of change. The message reads, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. Red, black, and gold dragon. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. This dragon can help you with calming your nerves down when you feel anxious, when you feel that anxiety attack, or when you feel that you are pushed into change so much that you can't handle it. You can invoke the thoughts, oh my god, and I am literally sweating from the back. You can invoke this dragon and ask this dragon to take away those feelings of anxiety and panic and nervousness and whatever thoughts that you have in your head and fill you up with that calm, composed energy. Know that you are protected at all times because with such a powerful dragon's presence, nothing can go wrong. Okay, so you have to connect with this dragon and ask him to empty you of all the unwanted energies and fill you up with calm, composed energy. All right. That will help you in becoming who you truly genuinely are. Awesome. Ujwal, that was so amazing. I feel so good to have it come through you. How beautiful and deep message. Yes, I note all of that. My PAs, yes, I resonate with that. And Orange Dragon, so beautiful. Yes, that is Ujwal. I am so happy that it resonated with you. Oh yes, the Sun card of the Major Arcana. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ujjwal, for the feedback. Shloka. Shloka. So let's see what Shloka, are you here? Yes, no, maybe. So Shloka, if you are here, let's go ahead and do a reading for you to see what is it that you should be doing in order to be your true divine self. And as I was actually thinking about you and talking about you, this card automatically popped up. One of my favorite dragons. Dusky Pink Dragon from Andromeda, which is a totally different galaxy universe altogether. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Love is the key word here, Shloka. The message reads, accept and radiate higher love, touch others with its flame. Now, when this dragon comes up, this dragon is asking you to relax yourself, work with music, with the energies of music, because when you see this, it has the musical symbols on the dragon itself. So this dragon can help you in balancing and aligning all of your chakras. So for you to come into your personal power, you got to start with clearing your chakras, balancing them, aligning them, and bringing them to a frequency of unconditional love. Andromeda is a different galaxy. different galaxy or a different universe? It's a different galaxy, and uh, wisdom and love coming from there is super powerful. To be able to sustain that love, you first need to get rid of everything which is not serving you. So working with Archangel Metatron will also help you, wherein you can ask him to clear all of your chakras, take out every unwanted energy, and send it deep down into Mother Earth, who will convert it into love and light. And then connect with this dusky pink dragon from Andromeda and ask him to infuse you with unconditional love. Somehow I feel that a part of your purpose in life, your true divine self, is also about expanding that love to others. That is your message, Shloka. I hope that helps. Thank you. Raj Rani joined. Hi, Raj. I really hope that it helps, Shloka. Anuj, I just did a reading for you. Not one more time. No, sorry. All right. Okay, so I think this is it, people. This is it for the day. It's 51 minutes already, and I think I should wind it up here. It was really nice talking to each one of you and connecting to each one of you. In terms to the next year, 2018, it is going to be terrific. It is going to be very enlightening, awakening, and feminine at the same time. And if used in the right way, it can really bring in a lot of spiritual growth and ascension to each one of us. So I know a live is pending on that. I will definitely be doing that in the coming days with one card message or so for whoever is there at that particular point of time. And then we'll take it ahead from there. Last question, Raj, what do you want to ask? Shloka, thank you so much. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much, Shloka, for sending me that unconditional love. Thank you so much. I love you. Okay, so yes, Raj, what is your question? One last question you said. It better be in alignment to what I am doing right now. Yes, Ujjwal, you too have a great day and a very happy new year to you as well. Bye bye. It's about the chakras. Right. So, people, there is time in Christmas and New Year. I think we still have 10 more days to go for the New Year to arrive. And although the energies have set in, let's wish each other on that particular day. I think would make much more sense, isn't it? Yes, Raj, what is your question about the chakras? Please go ahead, ask. Karma Tree joined. Hello. So we are just about winding up, and for the ones who've joined late, they actually missed the story that I had to share about this guy who is so much into the victim mode that he does everything to feel accepted. So if you want, you can go back, rewind the video, and listen to the first half. I will kill you, Raj Rani. I will really kill you someday for doing this. Okay, guys, for those who don't know, Raj is my friend. He's a very, very, very old friend, and that's the reason he has the liberty to say all these things online. So I think that is it for today, and I shall meet you again really soon with the update on 2018 and probably a one-card message for everyone or anyone who's joined in at that particular point of time. One last card for each one of us who's currently viewing this, and that is Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. Strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. This is exactly what we've been talking about all this evening, right? All throughout these last 55 minutes, I've been talking about the same thing. Stand in your own majesty. And this gold and blue royal dragon will help us in doing exactly that. Look at this dragon, take in its image, visualize this dragon in front of you, and ask this dragon to help you in coming to your full power and majesty. Standing in your personal power, claiming and reclaiming your personal power. And then, when you get into that zone, you will not require any validation or acceptance from anyone. Well, I cannot say we don't require any validation because we are humans in the end and we live in a human society. We all need to feel accepted and loved. However, the most important point here is this: until and unless you love yourself for the way you are, Until unless you respect yourself for the way you are, chances are nobody else will. So if you truly genuinely want that to happen with others, do it for yourself. All right, Manoramaji, you joined in a little late. I'm going. Bye. Hello, teacher. Oh, my school teacher is here. I'm so happy to see her. So, Neeru, I think I just did a reading for you. Sarah, okay, that's Neeru's daughter, I guess. Sarah, I know I'm going ahead and breaking the rule because if I were to do this for everyone, I would just be sitting here doing readings till midnight. But, ठीक है, let me do a reading for you, Sarah. Let's see what comes up for you. So, what is it that you should know, Sarah, so that you shine in your true power and in your divine light? Okay. That's, oh wow. Again, a magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. Magenta dragon. Look at this, Sarah, and take the image in because you might want to connect with this dragon after this live session is over. Now, for you, the message that I instantly got was this: if there's something that you truly, genuinely want to do, I think you really need to pay attention to that. Awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Now, although the message is the same, however, the downloads that I get is different from what is written here. Of course, your soul wisdom is bringing your soul gifts onto this planet, understanding what is it that you do best, what is it that your soul does best. You know, everyone, each one of us has certain skills which we have inside of us already, which we have picked up from previous lifetimes. However, majority of the times we are not really aware of these skills. We need to figure out what are the skills that we carry inside of us. Once you figure those skills out, I think that is going to really help you in opening yourself up and shining brightly in whatever profession you choose. I don't know why career and profession is coming up, but if that is the area of your concern, you can ask this magenta dragon to help you in making the right decision wherever you are in whatever situation you are. Just look at this dragon, set the image in your mind, and ask this dragon to help you. You can ask this dragon to take away all the unwanted energy, bring up all the wisdom that you carry in your soul, and help you make decisions according to your inner wisdom and not anyone else around you. That is your message, Sarah. I hope that helps. All right, beautiful people. So I think we're done for the day. I just had 1 hour for this live session, and that is almost done. I am sorry I cannot cater to anyone else anymore, but you can all stay tuned and watch out for the coming live sessions where where some more free readings will happen. And until then, take good care of yourself, stay blessed, stay connected, and watch out for the live on the energy update of 2018. I don't generally do this, but the messages this time are super strong and I have to convey those to you. So watch out for that. Until then, sending you loads of love and light and blessings from the dragons. And I hope that you have a beautiful time ahead. Bye bye.